Welcome to Winics-IP, perhaps the most easy to use point-and-click security system on the market today. Winics-IP integrates Panasonic's iPro product range in an easy-to-manage, scalable video surveillance system. So let's take a quick overview of the Winics-IP solution. To log into the system, simply enter your operator number and password. Winics-IP provides a multi-layer mapping interface that allows users to drill down to the site level and view the locations of connected devices. Here is a typical site with 6 cameras, 5 of which are static and 1 of which is a dome. As you can see, one of the cameras is currently in a fault state, and in addition to these, there are 5 attached terminals, which could represent a door, barrier or access control system. To view live feeds within the system, the user can use one of 2 different methods. One is to select an individual monitor on the client interface and then double click on the camera icon to display it in that position. Or alternatively, the user can drag and drop from its position in the map onto the correct monitor. In addition to this, pan, tilt and zoom devices can be controlled using the camera control interface. This allows us to select presets to control zoom or focus, or to more accurately reposition the device. In addition, we can use the proportionate speed control for more accurate positioning. Users can visualize triggered alarms. These are denoted by flashing red icons. Information on the alarm is populated in the alarm notification panel on the left-hand side, giving the time and some basic information associated with the device. This can then be acknowledged and reset as required. In addition to terminal alarms, the system can pick up alarms from other devices such as video motion detection or video loss. In the alarms notification panel, we can see that a video motion detection alarm has been triggered on camera 15. By hovering over this, a snapshot image is provided. From within a site, users are able to visualize alarms triggered in other sites of the system. This is shown in the alarm site's notification panel. By clicking on the site listed, users are then redirected to the site where the alarm was triggered. The specific alarm can then be acknowledged or reset as required. Using the navigation panel at the top of the application, users can select the report viewer. This allows users to generate a report of all previously triggered alarms from a specified date and time. The alarm types can be filtered. So in this example, I'll demonstrate and list video motion detection alarms which have occurred in the last 30 minutes. The recording grid enables users to visualize which devices are in record mode. This data is pulled off the NVR directly. Along the top we can see which devices have been recording, and along the left hand side we see a timeline. Modify this from 5 to 60-minute intervals to allow us more control in selecting our recordings. The blue lines indicate that those recordings are associated with a scheduled record mode. Other colours represent different types of recording from alarm triggers. Let's have a look and see what happened this afternoon at approximately 6:30. By reducing the scale, we can get more insight and more easy access to the recordings. Let's select camera 12. We can use either the on-screen display or an analog controller, which gives us more flexibility and control. We can see at 6:06 a car was seen leaving the building. From the recording viewer, users can select pieces of footage to be downloaded locally or to be burnt to optical media. To do this, they simply create a new incident, enter a name and hit OK. They then go back to the recording viewer and select the required piece of footage and hit the download button. When it's been downloaded successfully, the downloaded flag will change to true. The footage can be saved as required. The Audit Report tool allows administrators to generate reports associated with a given operator. It provides full audit capabilities and allows information on over 20 audit types to be stored. The audit types supported range from logging in and out to suspending alarms. These can be filtered on an operator basis as required. Operatives can also control devices attached to the system using Panasonic controllers. They can select monitors and cameras, cycle through cameras, and have full control of PTZ-based cameras. Presets can also be selected. Okay, so let's now look at the Winics-IP wallboard functionality. On screen at present we have one camera feed being displayed. By simply using the wallboard icon in the client interface, we can reconfigure the layout, displaying from 1 through a range of options to 16 feeds being displayed simultaneously on the wallboard. In addition to group presets, which are illustrated here, we can also set up a specific feed on screen to sequence through a range of feeds as shown. In addition to group presets, the system also supports camera tours. Winics-IP makes it easy to add new sites and areas. It's a straightforward process to change the default image to display your own map. Winics-IP will automatically find your cameras, then you can assign them to the site. You can then drag them onto the map. Winics-IP is smart, scalable, and always puts the controller first. When it comes to getting the most out of your iPro system, it's the natural choice. Winics-IP makes security simple.